Chevrolet Corvette Third Generation, C3, 1968 to 1982. The third generation Corvette, patterned after the Mach-E Shark II concept car, was introduced for the 1968 model year and was in production until 1982. C3 coupes featured the first use of T-top removable roof panels. It introduced monikers that were later revived, such as LT1, ZR1, Z07 and Collector Edition. In 1978, the Corvette's 25th anniversary was celebrated with a two-tone silver anniversary edition and an Indy Pace car replica edition of the C3. This was also the first time that a Corvette was used as a pace car for the Indianapolis 500. Engines and chassis components were mostly carried over from the C2, but the body and interior were new. The 350 cubic inches, 5.7 liters, engine replaced the old 327 cubic inches, 5.36 liters, as the base engine in 1969, but power remained at 300 bhp, 224 kilowatts. 1969 was the only year for a C3 to optionally offer either a factory-installed side exhaust or normal rear exit with chrome tips. The all-aluminum's EL1 engine was also new for 1969. The special big block engine was listed at 430 horsepower, 320 kilowatts, but was reported to produce 560 horsepower, 420 kilowatts, and propelled a ZL1 through the 1/4 mile in 10.89 seconds. There was an extended production run for the 1969 model year due to a lengthy labor strike, which meant sales were down on the 1970 models, to 17,316. 1970 small block power peaked with the optional high compression, high revving LT1 that produced 370 bhp, 276 kilowatts. The 427 big block was enlarged to 454 cubic inches, 7.44 liters, with a 390 bhp, 291 kilowatts, rating. The ZR1 special package was an option available on the 1970 through 1972 model years, and included the LT1 engine combined with special racing equipment. Only 53 ZR1s were built. In 1971, to accommodate regular low-lead fuel with lower anti-knock properties, the engine compression ratios were lowered, which resulted in reduced power ratings. The power rating for the 350 cubic inches, 5.7 liters, L48 base engine decreased from 300 to 270 horsepower, and the optional special high-performance LT1 engine decreased from 370 to 330 horsepower. The LS5 454 cubic inches, 7.4 liters, motor was carried over and produced 365 horsepower, 272 kilowatts. Offered in 71 only was the LS6 454 cubic inches, 7.4 liters, big block featuring aluminum heads and delivering 425 horsepower, 317 kilowatts, highest of the 1970-72 series, and could be ordered with an automatic transmission. For the 1972 model year, GM moved to the C-nut measurement, which resulted in further reduced, but more realistic, power ratings than the previous C-gross standard. Although the 1972 model's 350 cubic inches, 5.7 liters, horsepower was actually the same as that for the 1971 model year, the lower net horsepower numbers were used instead of gross horsepower. The L48 base engine was now rated at 200 bhp, 150 kilowatts, and the optional LT1 engine was now rated at 270 bhp, 200 kilowatts. 1974 models had the last true dual exhaust system that was dropped on the 1975 models with the introduction of catalytic converters requiring the use of no-lead fuel. Engine power decreased with the base ZQ3 engine producing 165 bhp, 123 kilowatts, the optional LA82's output 205 bhp, 153 kilowatts, while the 454 big block engine was discontinued. Gradual power increases after 1975 peaked with the 1980 model's optional LA82 producing 230 bhp, 172 kilowatts. The 1981 L82 had 190 bhp, 142 kilowatts, and the 1982 L82 had 200 bhp, 149 kilowatts.